We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Neggs back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. $49 Panini Football Mixer, #1 random teams with the Aaron Donald bonus. Congratulations to the Rams and Sean S. Roan LPMN taking home the Aaron Donald rookie auto. Awesome card there. Prestige. You don't see a lot of Aaron Donald autos, so congratulations on that one. One of the best defensive players to ever play the game. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. We have one box of Select Football. We have Donruss Optic Hobby Mega, 2 Prism Hobby Megas, and then Panini Certified. What's up, Sean? Congrats, buddy. I do still have 3 breaks open for the evening. We got 11 spots left in Topps Finest Basketball Hobby Full Case Pick Your Team. I got 2 spots, looks like 4 spots left in the $49 Topps Baseball Mixer, and then 24 left in Gilded Collection. Let's get started with this one. Nice discounts there on Finest new release basketball. Stuff looks phenomenal too. All right, here we go. Purple Pulsar chasing in this one. Rashid Shaheed Saints. Purple Pulsars are going to be Brandon Fisk and Kyle McCord for the Eagles. There's Travion Henderson, Travis Hunter, Denzel Ward. Jalen Johnson, Trey Amos. And silver is Thomas there for the Jets. Silvers I'll just take care of later. Russell Wilson, and then on the relic is going to be CMC. Christian McCaffrey, Premier Relic. 49ers going to the Kid Hits. Optic. Let's go downtown. Let's go uptown. Oh, got some of these don't want to come out. That's why we always like to show the box. 2 of them hiding down there. These ones definitely got the Bowman curve going. Tyler Loop for the Ravens. Ashton Genty base. Relic is going to be Ty Felton. There's Curtis Rourke. Ty Felton Phenom going to the Vikings. Rourke. Loop. Does not look like a downtown or an uptown, unfortunately. Nice. Ashton Genty, Raiders. Raiders are... Raiders. Going to C. Christie. There's Steven Jackson on the silver. Nice Ashton Genty. We'll do our other prism, and then we'll get into our 2 hobby boxes. Looks like 2 left in the football random. Or not the football, we're doing the football random, the baseball random. Cam Scattaboo, Vita Vea. Rich Gannon. There's Jalen Milroe, Seahawks. Warren Moon. Craig Morton. Kenneth Grant. And there's Cam Ward. Cam Ward on the silver. A little off center though. Titans. Titans on the #1 overall pick. Going to Mac1313. Kenneth Walker and Josh Allen. They got some fun names here on these relics, like McCaffrey, Allen. I've noticed on these Prism relics. Still take, that's right, buddy. We'll take any silvers, any and all silvers, all the time. All right, certified. And we'll end with select. We are all full. Actually, let's do the baseball random quick, just so I don't forget. I don't want to forget to run this. All right, switch you guys over to the desktop. Just saving the YouTube link quick. All right, $49 random here. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. We are going 7 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Jay Castle down to Ron Roberts. We got Jay Castle with the Angels down to Yankees going to Ron Roberts. This break will be live at 11:30. Right? Or 11. 11. All right, let's get back to football. See if I can do some... That didn't work. All right, just added a little more. Mixture of both. The 3 we just did were they were called they're retail, but they're hobby megas. So they're not the ones that you get from Target. All right, 15 to 30 or $15 to $50 off remaining spots. Let's get that finest filled up. Yep, so they are considered retail, but they're hobby retail, so they're exclusively for hobby shops. So for instance, like the Purple Pulsar is the retail or is the parallel you get in the hobby megas for Prism. Those will outsell any of the other megas you would find at like Target or Walmart parallels. So they're considered retail, but they're hobby retail. Now, certified and select, those are hobby boxes. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. It's a little confusing. So yes, they are retail, but they're not the same. Those are not the same boxes that you would find at Target or Walmart. They're for hobby. They're exclusively for hobby shops. And they're more expensive than the ones that you find on the shelf at Target and Walmart. All right, here we go. We got a real thick one here. Have like a shield in it or something cool. There's Jordan James out of 399 49ers. And Kyle Williams. And, oh, that's cool. That is Stitches in Time, Keyshawn Johnson, Tedero McMillan, and Xavier Leggett. That is out of 40 for the Carolina Panthers. That is a cool card. Let me get the second team's list up so I don't have to scroll. Panthers are going to Jesse Rankert out of 40. That's a cool card. Keyshawn, Tet, and Leggett. Wish Leggett had a little more. You know, how does it work? Is that Keyshawn's? Is that Tet's? Or is it this way, this way? I don't know. Cool card, though. Stitches in Time. There is, man, give us Genty. Jack Beck out of 52 color. Raiders. That's going to be Saquon Barkley out of 225 Eagles. Kareem Hunt out of 150 Chiefs. Jaden Blue out of 499. That's the Cowboys. Matthew Golden certified rookies. And nice. Jaden Higgins on the RPA. I like this kid. I like this kid a lot. Freshman fabric for the Texans. Texans going to Mac. I think he's gonna round out to be a real nice player. Jaden Higgins, freshman fabric. That's Bo Nix out of 50. T-Law out of 299. And auto, nice, Isaac Tesla. Isaac Tesla out of 50 for the Lions. Man, look at him. He can catch with two hands. Guy is known for his one-handed grabs, but he's catching with two in this picture. Tesla out of 50. Get all these. That was the T-Law out of 299. So a good box there, certified. Kind of cool here. There's Bo Nix out of 50. Broncos going to S. Roan. Something on that card. That would have drove me crazy. All right. Select. Here's the big box. 2 autos, 1 mem per box. And you know Panini, on average, they got to put last box here in this mixer. I haven't got to rip any select hobby, so this is my first crack at it. I ripped plenty of blasters and stuff. The hobby blasters. But our select was delayed. Got stuck in weather. All right, here we go. Final box. Let's see some tie-dye. There's Ty Felton. And nice Trey Harris. Silver ink on that one. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Chargers going to JoJo Bell. Cam Scattaboo. There is nice Emeka Ibuka on the tricolor out of 249. Buccaneers. Buccaneers going to Hobby Lofty. There you go, Nick. Trey Smith. Jackson Dart on the Neon Icons. Jacoby Myers, silver. There's Tet on a base. Antonio Gates, silver. And Tyler Warren on the bronze relic out of 49. Tyler Warren out of 49. That's Colts going to I Need a Break. See what I did there? Rashad Bateman, go Gophers, out of 149. And silver field level, Bucky. Or is it snapshots? Yeah, field level. Bucky Irving on the silver field level. Buccaneers. It's too bad he didn't play for Ohio State, because that would have been the trifecta. Bucky playing for the Buccaneers, and he was a Buckeye. We missed an opportunity. He missed an opportunity there. That's all I got to say. And we got, is that Ufunga? Hufunga. It's kind of cool out of 249. This dude's a beast for the Broncos. Broncos going to S. Roan. I haven't really pulled any of this guy's autos ever. I'll be honest. Ufunga. Michael Penix and Ray Davis out of 25 for the Bills on the tie-dye. Bills are going to Vern Loesch. Get a little tie-dye action up there. Ashton Genty. Will Lutz on the sweet level, silver. Man, that is a clean-looking card right there. Travion on the field level. Debo. There's your Super Bowl champion out of 399, Sam Darnold. And Caleb Johnson on the Phenomenon. The Phenomenon silver for the Steelers. Man, I'm struggling tonight. And we got a Contenders rookie ticket in here. Oh, that's sick. Dante Thornton Jr., and how cool is that? Rookie ticket from Contenders, since they're not releasing Contenders this year, going to the Giants and S. Roan. Cam Scattaboo. Cam Scattaboo there on the rookie ticket. That's sweet. Scat. Tetero McMillan tricolor. Travis Hunter. Jalen Carter silver. And that is going to wrap this one up. Nice Tetero on the tricolor. Nine left in the Topps Finest. I'm going to go ahead and get those stashed. Put these, I'll get all these all sleeved up here in between breaks. And here we go. Let's do a recap. There's Genty, Loop, and Rourke. Milrow, Rich Gannon, Craig Morton, Kenneth Grant, Kenneth Walker, Brandon Fisk, Kyle McCord, Trey Amos, Jalen Johnson, and Russell Wilson. We got Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Ty Felton. Bo Nix, Jack Beck, Saquon Barkley, Kareem Hunt, Jaden Blue, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan James, Sam Darnold, Caleb Johnson, and Rashad Bateman. Tyler Warren out of 49 for the Colts. Isaac Tesla out of 50 for the Lions. Ray Davis tie-dye out of 25. Ufunga for the Broncos there on the patch auto. We got Tetero McMillan, Keyshawn Johnson, Xavier Legette, Stitches in Time out of 40. And then Tetero McMillan out of 299 on the tricolor. Emeka Ibuka And then Bucky Irving, field level silver. Emeka is $249 there. Buccaneers. Trey Harris on the silver auto. Chargers. Cam Ward, silver rookie prism there. We got Jaden Higgins, freshman fabric out of $249 on the RPA. And then Mr. Cam Scadaboo, CTE Scadaboo, rookie ticket for the Giants. That's a cool card. Like that one a lot. That is going to do it for this one. I appreciate everyone as always. Just the 2 open breaks for the evening, and I'll be live here either with Finest shortly, otherwise at 11 o'clock with the baseball random. Thanks, everyone.